I am at the Sunoco. If you can see that. I thought if I double tapped it, it was supposed to zoom in. Anyway, it's actually the best gas in town for the best price in town. You should visit it. It's on 26 Boulevard 26. Now, if he's at 389, I guarantee you the Quick Trip right down the road is going to be 3 cents more. This guy's really cool about keeping his prices down. Alright, so right down this road, now this is not too far from the gas station I was at, which makes it convenient, especially with gas, the way it is. But you see, this is called, I'm going to get to the sign here, Walker's Creek Park. Is it called Walker's Creek? Yeah, Walker's Creek Park. And this is a good place, especially on a Sunday or late Saturday afternoon. And go Walker's Creek Park. Walker's Creek Park. And it starts, the actual trail starts here. It gives you a mile marker. And what I've just done for myself is I'm at a quarter, where I park, it's a quarter mile. So I walked where we start, go back to that, and then so I'm doing almost exactly a mile and an eighth. I think I worked it out to be about a mile and an eighth. And it's just a concrete trail back and forth, but you can measure it out, and that's cool. This is my starting point right here. I really thought they said if you tap the screen, it would zoom in. Oh well, but that's my starting point right there. It looks like softball season is here, which is great. Love softball. Love to play softball. So here we go. This is the start of my walk. So to your right goes down to the starting point, which is, I'm not sure how far that is, but I'm going to be taking a left and going to the marker that says a quarter mile. And then I'm going to walk to the starting point, which gives me a half a mile. And then I walk back this direction, hit the quarter mile mark, and then the half mile mark, and then walk back. I think that's a mile and a half, mile and a quarter, something like that. But that's cool. It's got, if you want to go adventure, this just takes you over to that green area that we saw coming in, like field, like swampy field type area. And yeah, this is where I like to come and walk when it's cool enough. I don't like to go to the full area because it's wide open in the sun. And on a hot day, hot Texas day, that's not where you want to walk in the afternoon. Quarter mile. Now I head back to the beginning, and then that gives me a half a mile. There we go. All right, there's the beginning right there, mile 0. And then we come through here, and I, like where the sun is right now, it's perfect for shade. Shade walking is awesome. It's nice and cool, nice cool breeze. You can see over there, that's a little field. They did a good job putting this park in, because like right over there, look, got all the apartment complex and everything over there. And there's a little wash. I guess that's just where all the drainage goes for water, where the apartment complex is over there and over here. But it's a little good trail, good for walking. I get my mile in, and it's good. It's good. I don't have a lot to say when I walk. I don't even know if I think when I walk. I think that's why God can get to me when I walk. I think that's what it is. And there's a pretty cool view of just a good walking trail. A lot of trees at this part. You'll see when we go beyond this part, it's just wide open. And if it's hot, above 80 and that sun's pounding, bam, you don't want to be out there. And that's a shame right there. That wasn't even there 2 weeks ago when I came walking. I think I walked last week, but that wasn't even there. You know, fall of society, Jesus coming, you know, that's what's going on. Because this is a really nice area, and that shouldn't be. Well, it shouldn't be anywhere, but, you know. Softball, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Love the game. Here's where I'm at. NRH Trails, Hike, Bike, Connect, Burger to Burgundy. You know, it's a good place to walk. Yeah, I've never really seen many wildflowers here, just mostly weeds. But they say don't mow it because there's wildflowers here. Maybe they're so wild that they just hide when they see people coming. I don't know. This is a cool bridge that we're coming up on. And it's a wooden bridge, steel bridge, wooden bridge. So it goes over, this is the creek. The creek. Good thing my GoPro, I'm reaching over and looking at the creek. The creek. And my GoPro is waterproof up until 33.5 feet. So there you go. You know what? I never really actually even look at the other side of the creek. There it is. That's the other side of the creek. Or creek. Do you say creek or crick? Put that in comments. There's like a rest area, place to park your bikes. If you go all the way around this trail and stay on it, you will literally walk right up to the backside of NRH 20. You see, we're right at the back end of a big housing project. A lot of houses on the other side. And if you see it, I'm gonna have to learn, I'm still learning my GoPro and also the editing software. But what we're walking up is my marker to turn around. So now I'm back to kind of where I started. And so it was quarter mile to the start, quarter mile back to here, quarter mile up to that other marker, quarter mile back, so that's a mile, plus this little bit of extra that I walk. I think that'd probably be about 1/8 of a mile, so it's probably about 1 1/8 miles is what I'm thinking. What do you think? Maybe 1 1/8 miles, maybe 1 1/16 miles? Put that down in comments. I want to know. So I am now back in the car. I'm gonna put that air conditioning on, that AC, cool down a little, because I worked up a sweat. Even if it's only like 80, it's like 80 out. But if you're not used to walking that 1/16 miles, that 1 1/8 miles, whatever that is, and you're walking it as fast as you can, you're gonna get a little out of breath and you're gonna sweat a little, but that's the point. So let's get out there and train. Oh no, that's Ramsey Dewey, sorry. And good shooting. That's HR Funk. Be blessed. Like and subscribe. See y'all. So there you go, I've made it home, and this is the corridor down to my apartment. I've been here almost 5 years.